This is one of the most dramatic troubleshooter cases we've covered over the past 3 years.
A Seven Hills family paid a builder more than $100,000 for a new home, but was left with a hole in the ground. 5 Under Side troubleshooter Joe Paganakis joins us now. And Joe, does this family finally have a new home?
Well, Lee, Danita, sadly, the answer to that question is no. And now more than 2 years have gone by since we first told you about this story.
This is what remained of Sanda Elias's Seven Hills home back in July of 2008. Her property reduced to just a tent, a table, a porta potty, and an ugly, muddy crater where the family house once stood. And now, this is what their property looks like today. An overgrown pile of construction debris, vague remnants of what was once the foundation.
It's been horrible. It's a nightmare that won't go away.
The Eliases say they paid contractor Jim Hensley $115,000 back in 2007 to tear down their old home and build their dream home. But now, 30 months later, no house and their 2 young children wondering why.
My kids need a home. It's, they definitely, because it's having a really bad effect on them.
The Elias family is now living in an apartment. The case now in court. I went to Seven Hills City Hall looking for an update on this horrible situation, speaking with Building Commissioner Mark Morrow. The Seven Hills Building Department says builder Jim Hensley tried to file for permits using another contractor's name. Took the Elias's money, and the city says over several months, Hensley repeatedly failed to follow the city's construction guidelines.
My goodness, these people have been out of their house. They have children. I mean, where do we go with this?
We have to straighten it out with the city, see what they say this time.
Earlier today, I got a telephone update on the case from Jim Hensley. Hensley still blames the city of Seven Hills for changing its mind on the viability of his initial building plans, causing critical delays. Hensley says he's confident the courts will determine a financial resolution that will work for all involved.
Listen here, first off, the Eliases gave way too much upfront money. The construction of an entire home should be put on a draw schedule that is written into the contract. Second, don't give any upfront money until the contractor shows you the proper permits. Check with your city to verify the contractor is registered and in good standing. And always check references and look at several samples of a contractor's work before you sign on the dotted line. We'll let you know how the situation works out for the Elias family.